this movie where countless people
Yeah.
a coconut bra. Here is a glimpse.
You remember Jungle Book? You love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember him wearing the coconut bra before?
Yes, I remember that, and then I remember seeing that too.
Okay, Mandela effect.
I remember seeing both of them shits.
What's the big deal? Why is this creepier than most Mandela effects? Well, the animator who worked on this movie, and more specifically this scene, also remembers the coconut bra. Oh my God! Floyd Norman, Disney's prolific first black animator. He actually got to work alongside Walt Disney himself. He worked on classics like Toy Story, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Mulan, and more. And of course, he worked on 1967's The Jungle Book. A few years back, he was constantly posting on a Squarespace website that he ran.
What is hip hop's culture
and
and
stories and talk about its experiences
Fashion,
as an animator.
movies, music,
There, he wrote a post called Things
technology.
You Don't Know About
What's
the
the-
Jungle Book.
how you-
There, he referenced this
Mhm.
exact
How you gonna be
scene.
quiet? How you gonna
This
be
is what
wording
he
it when
said
you
in
ask
his
it?
own words.
Like you say, what is some hip hop culture? Like you gonna start saying that,
Characters in drag
or
was a
is
surefire
are you?
gag.
How are
Every
you
time
bringing it
he
about?
came up with a wacky idea,
Oh, how we're gonna introduce it?
Yeah. What? Hip hop culture impact. What are you saying? Is this a question? Is this what do we think? Opinions?
everyone
Yeah, it's
would
like-
turn and say, what if we put him in drag?
It's one of those things. I was gonna say because next month is supposed to be the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Whatever. So I was gonna say
You want to roll one?
we're gonna talk about hip hop's cultural impact throughout the 50 years from where it started to where it is now.
Everything went wrong.
So like the house, make the question be in your time of listening to hip hop. Because you can't go 50 if motherfuckers ain't been. In your time of listening to hip hop, what do you guys feel as though have been some
Impactful.
cultural impacts that happened in hip hop since you've been listening to it?
Yeah, new hip hop will take it this far.
Yeah. And best dance would be what do you think was the best dance in hip hop or what came about in hip hop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, let's rock.
That's some solid shit.
Or like you seen this one right here? Fruit of the Loom, right? You remember it having a cornucopia on it like that? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't like that type of shit. I really gotta sit and think if I remember it. All right, well, a lot of people remember the logo like that. The company says it never had that. I actually don't even remember having that though. I don't remember having that. That's what I remember right there. But a lot. Yeah. Like, I even remember the cornucopia thing. I don't remember. But yeah, but this is the thing though. We gotta go off of years.
Yeah, like the logo and
What I was
shit
saying
could've
earlier, we
changed.
gotta go off of years. The shit,
Yo.
just like with the Monopoly, bro.
Aunt Jemima could have had
Just
a
like
red
with the
bandana
Monopoly.
back in the 80s.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, in the 90s. And you
the
niggas
same
had John,
games.
she had a blue
They add
bandana
on
in the
pawns, they
80s.
take away the certain shit like that. But I can promise you this.
I think the only thing that's getting everybody when
They didn't come out when I was young. They didn't have that small man as a piece.
no, he came out when the chances and shit came about. But they're saying that when
Yo,
he
E.
came about, and he was like
The 67 Mustang didn't come with a twin turbo engine.
original character, bro. Not the
Came with a
one-
single.
He wasn't a original character.
No, but when the Chance and was it?
Well, you know,
Yeah, and the
that bitch came with that.
Ying
Ying.
Ying.
Yeah.
When those came out, that's when he became a symbol.
Yo, did you?
67 came out, probably didn't come with a turbo at all.
No, I don't think it did.
But so they're saying when he came out,
The
Chance
69
line,
it
he
did.
came out wearing
And
a
the
model.
70 it did. You think they had turbo back then? Well, shit, the 56 Chevy had a fucking, had a, oh, I forgot the line. Hold on, I'll get back
You
to
ready?
it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Totino's pizza rolls.
It's Tostitos, guys.
Mandela effects that'll make
This is gonna change my mind.
Thinker statue. When you think of the Thinker statue, most people think he has a closed
Sanders,
fist like this, but in reality, he's always had
Reeves, Taylor.
his hand is like this, not a closed fist. Next
He wasn't
is
even
Shaggy's
born then.
Adam Apple. Most people remember
Sound
Shaggy
crazy
having
as hell.
Adam's apple, but he's actually never had one. And some people attribute
All right.
3, 2, 1.
What up, world? We back once again. Here talking about everything under the sun, sports, movies, music. Follow us on Instagram at The Show RI, YouTube, The Show 2438. But without further ado, I'm Jared.
I'm Tony.
I'm Jordan.
Your boy Pig.
Shout out to the bros behind the camera. We got Iceberg and E. And live from the basement, this is The Show. Guys, how you been?
Vacation.
How's your vacation going?
Smooth.
How are you? Cuz you straight?
Yeah, I'm good.
Pretty chilling? How's your camp going?
Camp is going great. I can't complain one bit.
Ian Iceberg, you had any adventures this week?
Started working a little job in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Living in liquor. But besides that, chilling straight.
Straight. How about you?
Ain't shit really.
Can't complain.
Nah.
I hear that. Your boy went.
I was about to roast his ass, but I just left it alone.
Why? What happened?
Not the way he was just like, nah, I'm straight. I just wanted to break. That nigga lying like mother.
Shit, I went to a music park on Wednesday. That shit was fun. It was hot as a motherfucker. And I went on more rides that I thought I wasn't gonna go on, but I did. Like a G.
Any stories?
Yeah, remember that ride I told you guys about on the podcast about me and Jordan avoiding the puke and shit on that spin back ride? When I seen that ride at the park, I was like, bet, we're gonna go do it. It's only right. Bro, I was scared shitless on that ride. That motherfucker said, zoo, and put my shit up. I was like, oh shit, don't look up. I'm getting dizzy. Don't look down. That shit was bad.
Anything else?
No, it wasn't. I handled it. I did good. Except on that pirate ship. That pirate ship fucked me up too. Now that you're refreshing my memory. Cause it goes it's like a pendulum. It goes back and forth and back and forth. But I honestly felt like that bar was moving up and down. That safety bar. And motherfuckers they say, oh, it's meant to, cause you gotta. No, nigga, that shit was. And I was like, huh? This shit move. Slow the motherfucker down. And my two nieces are like, Uncle, ain't that bad? It's good. I was scared shitless. They went on that shit 10 more times though. I had to make an excuse. Like, Uncle, gotta go to the bathroom. I was scared. But
Anything else you seen out there?
nothing but ass and titties, yo. It was so bad, yo. These fucking bathing suits these people were wearing with like, you're wearing that to an amusement park, bro. These bitches trying to snag a man. They're trying to bag something. It was like Magic City for free. But whatever. But guys, next month it's gonna be August 11th. Will be the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Be 50 years in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So in your lifetime, what do you think? Like, what was like a cultural impact in hip hop in your lifetime that you can remember?
Oh shit, culture.
Whoever thought hip hop would take it this far?
Cultural impact. White tees. Shout out the motherfucking Cash Money taking over for the 9-9 in 2000. White tees, man. And I mean, if you don't know about white tees, you was not in the streets. I'm sorry to tell you. But that shit had every ethnicity wearing 2 sizes bigger than what they needed to have on.
Shit, hip hop had the ringtone game on Smash back in the early 2000s. Motherfuckers, they were making hella bread off of them shits. Well, the labels were, but you catch my drift.
I would say more so Soulja Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And to rebuttal with your ringtones, Nextels would be another cultural impact for hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Because when them shits came out, I mean, you know, you needed one of those.
Air Force Ones. Yeah, for real.
Air Force Ones.
They even got a song about it.
We got a couple songs. Nelly got one.
Yeah.
Max B got one. Yeah. Air Force definitely.
Air Force One most definitely shit. Even the throwback jerseys back in the early 2000s.
Timberlands.
Video games, FUBU.
Ooh, man, what?
Rockaway.
Woo-woo.
Rockaway.
Rockaway.
Sean John was Flea.
Sean John had his little
For
run,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
little run. I mean, you had your True Religions.
Mm-hmm.
Your truck fit.
Me and Tony was actually having a discussion last week about this, and I was asking him what he thought about back in the day. We had a lot more like Carl Kanais and Fat Farm and shit like that, but nowadays you don't really see that shit. You see artists kind of advertising for more European brands and shit like that.
I asked you a question. I asked Tony a question too, since y'all had this conversation together. Would you wear a Carl Kanai shirt today?
I don't even know who Carl Kanai is though.
If it was Flea,
Stop. I'm asking you a question. Would you wear a Carl Kanai shirt right now?
Got-
The way that you remember Carl Kanai,
mm-hmm.
would you wear a Carl Kanai shirt right now?
No.
All right, that's why you're not seeing these shits now, bro. Like,
No, but
I mean, you can go into like a TJ Maxx or something.
I'm not
like
even
that.
saying-
You gonna find something, but
Yeah, but I'm saying more or less like you don't see like more rapper brands or like hip hop influenced brands like that anymore. Like a Echo or a Mecca, because y'all roasted me on my black sweatpants that one time.
well, the thing is with that is we're not saying it because it's not being put out there to see for the most part. Like you got motherfuckers throwing this shit out there. We'll see them in the video or if they're rocking it, but they're not advertising it as to where it's like, yo,
Like
I
they
need that, right?
rock
You know what I
shit.
mean? Like rest in peace, Nipsey. Like how long the Marathon had a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, the motherfuckers wasn't grabbing that shit like they grabbed it at this passing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unless you was in that area, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, like shit like that. So it's like people aren't pushing, and I guarantee you, half the rap industry got their own line. They just ain't pushing that shit like they want it to be a Ralph Lauren or your Tommy Hilfiger or something like that.
Shit, hip hop's even getting into European lines like Louis, shit, Dapper Dan with Gucci and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at Kanye.
Kanye.
You would have never fucking known all the motherfucking pot he had his feet in. You never would have. The only thing you knew would have been nigga that was up on was just the easy shit. But you know what I'm saying, as far as the in depth on what he had his foot in,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
Like I never really heard of Balenciaga until
Bro, it's crazy. I mean, I've heard about it, but to know that, yay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and this is something that he's been part of. So, you know, I guess when the time is, or if it's somebody feel as though they need to push their specific line out, or they want to make it jump like that, then they'll do this shit. You know, but I'm pretty sure half the industry got their own shit. We see Mozzie with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna see no more. You'll see a Fat Farm, but let's keep it a band. Was the culture really wearing that shit?
Mm-hmm. So do you think it's easier for artists to say fuck, start a brand, but it's easier to just do merch instead, like print out shirts and shit?
What do you mean by that?
Like it's like you don't have to go through a distribution company to get your shirts out there. You can
Well, if you have
get your order a shirt and bang, there you go, print it out, there you go, give it to them.
I mean, if you got the material, yeah. But how many artists, if they're not paying somebody to do it, how many artists is doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say any of them are even worried
That's what I'm
about that
saying.
shit.
You know, so it's like, okay, yeah, it's my shit. As long as I got my shit on when it's time for me to go outside, if you see it, you want to grab it,
That's why a lot of them
check the
sign with
motherfucker.
brands, so they don't have everybody worries about that shit. They don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
They just choose a design to go with and be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, like fucking Travis Scott, Drake with fucking Jordan and Nike, Kanye with Adidas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if there was like those two with Drake and Travis Scott, the names could be big. The names could be big, but if they wasn't under Jordan, you think that they would be pushing this like
I'm getting that much push.
getting that much push publicity and shit like that if it wasn't under Jordan? Because now we ain't talking about music now.
Yeah,
We
no.
ain't talking about music. We talking about some shit that's a whole different motherfucking.
That's
ballgame.
why they went behind the big brands so
Yeah.
they can push it.
You know, so I mean, I guess like I say, man.
Like when Travis Scott did his meal with McDonald's, obviously McDonald's is gonna push that shit.
Yeah. So you can go, like I say, if it's depending on the person, depending on the name of the artist.
That's what it is to get the push.
Shit, even alcohol. Like, look at how many artists have started.
Hennessy and Remy would be I think
Impact. Yeah.
impact. You know what I mean? Niggas was even motherfucker that didn't even drink that shit had a bottle in their motherfucking video or somebody had a bottle was drinking that shit.
Shit, I'm not too sure because I didn't do research, but I heard that Ciroc was a vodka that was out before Puffy bought it. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of these
It
are like
probably
small
was.
businesses before they buy
It
them.
probably was,
But
but
they went from not being known to
You know,
being
yeah.
one of a top seller. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, and now
so,
he's pissed that he's not getting enough money from it.
I don't blame him. Bro, it's one of the most consistent vodkas.
Yeah.
You know, and he stays coming out with a different fucking. I don't know where he be getting these fucking flavors from.
Yeah.
And he comes out with another fucking flavor.
You
Like
got Oompa Loompas coming up with that
every,
shit.
yeah, so
There's
Every
some drunk
summer,
Oompas.
like damn near 2 or 3 flavors.
but yeah, I mean, you got a lot of hip hop impacts.
Shit, even with the
Definitely
TV series is
hip-hop.
now like Power, fucking BMF,
Mm-hmm.
Snowfall and shit like that. Definitely hip hop influence a lot.
Especially the jewelry shit too. That department. Whether you want to go watches, chains,
Mm-hmm.
fucking, you can go just regular chains. You can go pendants, earrings, because some rappers don't went above and beyond on all that.
Well, big jewelry's always been out.
Like
It's just the added knowing is where it started to flourish, but didn't lose value at the same time.
yeah, it's crazy because you see like certain rappers come out with a chain and then like the next year they ain't got that chain no more.
Yeah, I mean, the big charms have always been. The only thing that's changed is the length of the chain.
Yeah,
It used to be
they went
long.
longer to shorter.
Yeah, now everybody wants
Not
chokers.
chokers and shit. Yeah. Like I was saying upstairs. What was like? What do you guys think would be like a hip hop like pendant or piece that you remember that sticks out the most to you and shit like that?
Everybody had a cross
Definitely.
or an iced out Jesus head.
Rough Riders Double R, the R.
Like the one Swiss Beats got with the big.
He got it, but yeah, that R.
I was just like when I was a kid. When I seen Ghostface Killer with that falcon on his
Yeah.
I was like, God damn,
Dipset chain.
that eagle.
The rock.
But which one though?
The one, I want to say it was like the red, white, and blue. But like he actually had it like
In the wings.
Mm-hmm.
The Rockefeller chain.
The Rock chain.
Mm-hmm.
I was still trying to go to that rock brunch.
That we I keep working. We'll get there.
Try to get to that rock brunch.
What's the next shit? The best dance.
Yeah, what do you think was the best dance in hip hop? Tony was the Harlem Shake. That was a Harlem shaking motherfucker back in the day.
The best dance in hip hop.
You're still nice at that.
The best dance in hip hop. Oh, I got it.
The Cabbage Patch.
Oh, the Running Man.
Which one?
There's only one Running Man.
Bobby Brown version or the Kid
There's only one Running Man. The
Yeah.
Running Man.
They tried to make a new Running Man like a couple
But
years
you had a
ago.
lot of dances that was crazy. You had the Roger Rabbit.
So
If you knew how to do that, like I was a dancing motherfucker, so I mean, you know, the hill. But see, we saying hip hop. Dance for hip hop.
I when Jordan learned how to do the crip walk and got smacked upside his head for
Yeah, that was
doing
only that was only for more so. I mean, niggas was still doing it, but
yeah.
it wasn't something you seen somebody over here was like, yo, I'm gonna kill it with this.
And we try to learn how to crump.
The best dances in hip hop.
You got the heel toe.
No, that's not hip hop though.
The moonwalk.
That would be motherfucking reggae.
Yeah, true.
That's why I was pausing for it like that. Because the best dance of all times is the electric slide.
I can't argue with that. I love the electric slide beat.
But that's not, you know, I mean, we do it in hip hop songs.
We do.
But would that consider to be a hip hop dance? That's why it's like,
The shuffle.
you're like, nah, that's
a good one.
That's, nah.
What about that song? That dun, 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 dun. Jump on it, jump on it. That was the shit back in the day.
That was. What about pop, lock, and drop it? Like popping and locking?
Pop lock it.
Popping and locking.
I would tell you right here. I got a story about that. For ladies, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That actually would be
I'm
top.
trying to go. Like,
That could be top 3 dances
Drop down, get
for
you
the ladies. My story is, I'm at a college party. Might have been like University of Hartford or UConn, one of those, somewhere around there. And it was some guys from Mississippi.
No.
Bro. Big black motherfuckers. I'm talking about stocky cock motherfuckers out the world. If these big black motherfuckers wasn't pop, lock, stop, locking, and dropping that shit,
No.
bro,
No.
I'm like, no,
That's
you can't be
crazy.
doing this. Big motherfuckers pop, lock, and drop. Whoa! Because the niggas used to just do that little wave shit when they doing that pop, lock, and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They just be waving and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, when they, I'm like, oh my gosh. No, Johnny, no.
No, don't do it now. Shit, fucking, what you talking? Oh, we got fucking, what about Lean With It, Rock With It?
Lean with it, rock with it. I ain't gonna hold you, Soldier Boy, Superman shit. They crank that shit.
Crank that Batman.
That shit was stupid too.
Mommy, what? Oh, my bad.
Oh. Oh
Swag.
shit.
Swag.
Oh.
Swag. Mommy, you doing my swag.
Nah, bro. What the fuck? What the
I remember
fuck?
swag surfing. Your phone?
Yo, did Drill have a what?
Sturdy.
What?
Mine?
Let me get sturdy.
Don't check it.
Man, I said Drill. You said sturdy.
Yeah,
The
get
fuck?
sturdy.
What the fuck? What was that dance nigga used to do to that Young Drill song? Yo, you
Drill?
huh?
It was like, whoa.
Nah, you don't remember motherfucking that Young Drill song?
Oh, I can shoulder lean.
Yeah.
I don't know how that
that shit right
bounce
there.
to
Get it
left.
right. You step up at the shoulder lean. That nigga, what? In the club, niggas used to go ape shit on that right there.
Lean back too.
Lean back. You know why I wasn't gonna say that? Because I got fucking tired of that. I am tired of that fucking, bro. To this day, they still sing the fucking song.
It's a fucking classic. It's a hip hop.
But I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of classics that niggas still singing other songs.
Or Jim Jones is balling.
Oh yeah, everyone.
Yeah, but was that really a dance though?
Hey,
When you did this,
Yeah.
that became.
So if that was the case, Brandy and Monica dance was better than.
I don't know that dance, bro.
You don't know I wanna be down. You know I wanna be down. What? You supposed to be yo? You're oh my gosh, yo. How you don't?
Bro,
you know
sorry.
about I wanna be that.
Yeah, and we're saying that. We're not even talking about. We didn't even do Young Jock fucking going down. We didn't even say that yet. Meet me at the mall.
Oh, it's going down. That's gotta be top. That's top 5 right there. That's top 5.
Was it Tony Ayo dance or was that just?
The Dame Diggity. It's even and I get the rock in my
Yo, Jay Dasher have a motherfucking little bottle like this.
I'm Mr. Hood when I'm traveling. Kid when I'm That's some dances, man.
Yo, did you guys hear so far that there really hasn't been a hip hop album of this year that has charted yet?
I bet.
There haven't been any good ones.
Yeah, there hasn't been really any good albums that came out that
No
has charted.
Drake, no J. Cole, no Joyner.
Well, Jordan just,
That shit was the end of 2022 though.
yeah, you're right.
So nothing yet for this year. Nobody's come out with anything.
Well, Rodway's working on new projects.
Well, no, supposedly J. Cole and
Well, we
Joyner
got a
was supposed to
project
drop
out.
something by the end of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Working on something.
And Drake's supposed to drop something.
You heard him?
What?
Rob Williams working on a new project. That nigga got a project out right now.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, that came out last year, 2022.
Huh?
That was 2022.
Well, the one he just
Nah,
dropped
it's-
a couple weeks
He
ago.
just dropped one a couple months ago.
That was in December.
That wasn't in the
No,
summer. That
it
was like in the
wasn't.
winter
December.
time.
What was in December?
Nah, bro, you guys are
That
trying
was
to
the
play.
beginning of the year.
play-
It was 2023.
Y'all on that shit?
Yo, this nigga, I thought y'all was Rod Wave. Come on, man. Did he just drop though?
Yeah, he did.
Might have dropped a song.
Nah, he dropped the album.
Nah, he just dropped the album, bro.
What that "Fight the Feeling" song is on there?
See, Jared knows.
Jupiter's Diary, last album dropped 2022.
March 31st.
Was the last song. He dropped one song.
Yeah, song. Sucker, that's why I said he's working on something.
Nah, man.
Fight the Feeling came out March 31st. It's one song.
That's an EP, G.
Yo,
Give me a little
2020,
Little
2022. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that, don't you do that the same thing like you do with the sports?
Nah.
Isn't it supposed to be 2022/2023?
Ball don't
Yeah,
really drop.
something like that.
I then
Ball
like,
don't really drop.
what?
The ball don't really drop.
What are you talking about? The ball don't even fucking drop.
Technically, it'd be
nigga.
like 20. Right now, it'd be
Still-
23,
still
24.
in the fourth quarter.
Alright, whatever.
But really, nothing has really dropped this
Yeah,
year.
nothing really good.
So who all dropped in 2022?
Lil Durk dropped. Well, no, right
Nah,
now.
he
it's
just
2023.
Big Soldier ain't chart.
Bro. Y'all are confusing the shit out of me. What is this 2022 shit? It's 2023.
Nah,
Yeah, but-
Durkio just dropped.
King Von just
King
dropped.
Von, yep, he just dropped that
Durkio
shit.
just dropped.
Bond.
Dave East just dropped the project. Lil Uzi just dropped the
Big
project.
Soldier just dropped. Fuck you talking about?
Key Glock just dropped.
DDG just
Uh,
dropped.
Yeah, nobody good.
yeah, Tusi dropped the project.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
No big names.
Ain't no names that's going to chart dropping.
I'm saying you need a Joyner.
Which
you
I'm
need a
calling
J.
about?
Cole,
I
you
can
need
guarantee
a-
you, somebody gonna have a top 10 Billboard 100 song.
Yeah, song.
I bet somebody be in the top 10 though.
I think
Shit.
Dirk with that All My Life.
On
He's got
Apple
J.
on
Cole
Apple
in it.
Music
You
right
was
now.
doing the same
On
shit
Apple
I'm saying,
Music,
right? I'm
the
about to
top
put 'em out.
song in the US is Gonna Fuck You Mean right now.
Because of his situation. Because of his situation, niggas gotta hear what he
But
talking
and,
about.
and the
The All My
third one,
Life is the Dirk shit.
yeah, Little Durk and that. But that's a good one.
And with
That's
that,
because it's got J. Cole on.
and with that gun, nah, but he's spitting some shit though.
No, he is.
Yeah, but the Gunna shit is
Everybody trying to
But
say
it got the
he's
everybody, more people are listening because they seen J. Cole on it.
he actually spitting though.
Yes.
No,
I'm talking about Gunna.
Oh no, I never heard.
Nah,
the song.
niggas saying niggas is I didn't hear his shit, but niggas is saying
He's talking about some shit.
niggas saying Gunna talking about some shit, man. Like past that the fuckboy shit,
He talking about Lil Baby on Heard. He talking about
past
a
the
lot of people
fuckboy shit. Niggas saying Gunna talking some shit. You know.
But besides,
Speaking of people talking shit, you heard how Future said fuck Russ on his new song with Quavo?
yeah, he's petty.
Fuck who?
Fuck Russell. He goes, I'm in the field. Fuck Russell.
Russell who?
Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Russ. What the fuck you mean?
I just thought it was just mad funny. I'm in the field.
Russell's your
Fuck
nigga.
Russ.
What you mean, fuck Russ?
Football playing.
Oh, yeah.
See, y'all gotta remember this shit, man. You gotta listen. We ain't going categorize people, or we ain't gonna forget to categorize motherfuckers for what we're talking about. You know, for instance,
Jordan.
I seen Adam Kelly put a share up about like Wayne,
Tupac,
Chris
Kelly.
Brown, all of them niggas.
Usher. I seen that shit.
All of them niggas. And it's like, you got to get rid of one person in their whole catalog.
Hell yeah. I seen that shit with Adam Kelly. That shit was retarded.
And if anybody mama fucking think you gonna come out your mouth and say R. Kelly,
Yeah, it was like Drake.
you can go suck your mother.
What were the choices?
It was like Drake.
It don't matter. He was in it, and it don't matter who else was in it. I don't care who else was in it.
Tupac, Biggie.
It don't fucking matter. It could be.
Yeah, but I thought he said Usher and Chris Brown was the one he could live without.
I'm not saying Adam. I said Adam's post.
Other people would say this.
Other people were saying.
Everybody would say get rid of pretty much.
My sister-in-law said
R.
get
Kelly?
rid of R. Kelly.
Oh.
That's crazy
So,
because you love R.
so
Kelly.
when you get home, you have a conversation.
Fuck you.
And I'm like,
That's the last.
oh, we ain't gonna do this now. We ain't gonna do this. I'm not saying I'm not discrediting. I'm not bigging up the
Nah,
shit he did as a person.
Because when you definitely hit step.
But music wise, he's
Nah, I
got the
wanna
best
know.
catalog on this shit. Huh?
I want to know the choices now.
You had like Chris Brown, Lil Wayne,
Yeah, go look it up.
Pac, Usher,
Biggie.
Biggie,
I don't even know why Tupac was in that discussion, to be honest with you.
Drake.
I wanted to say I want to say it was like only like
I'll throw out Kels. I don't think I say Kels' name yet. So Kels. So that's 7, and there might have been one more, or 2 more to make the 9.
I know it was
But
like Tupac, Biggie.
ain't no way in the motherfucking hell we gonna throw out. Yo, no offense.
I think Chris Brown probably.
So the
was
choices
first
were
one. Chris
one
Brown.
gotta go in all that music. It was Drake, Usher, Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, Tupac, R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Chris Brown would have been the person I could live without.
bro. Listen, when we talking about catalog, Pac, I love you. I love you, Pac. But you know Pac catalog don't hold up the Kel shit. Let's keep it a band.
Or don't.
Like, it's only 2 niggas.
Wave until you
It's
slide
only
into
2
that.
niggas who can fight with him, and he's still gonna smoke them 2. And that's Drake and motherfucking Wayne. And he's still gonna smoke them. Man. Let's keep it a band, bro. We're talking about Kelly here.
Listen, I don't know
We
how
talking
many
about
Tupac
Robert
got-
Kelly right here, man. Like, nah, we ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do it. Yo, we can't think of niggas who can fuck a whole motherfucking
So who
catalog, bro.
Who has to go for you, Jared?
Lil Wayne gotta go, nigga.
Lil
Did I say
Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Wait.
He,
Totally said Chris Brown.
I would say Chris Brown.
How you diss my
No.
nigga Breezy like that?
I mean, if not, it's Tupac for me.
see, I think Chris Brown gonna be before.
I mean, just being honest.
See,
I like
don't-
Usher. So I like Usher. I like R. Kelly. I like Drake.
See,
And is Biggie even on there?
No.
No. And I like Lil Wayne. So
I have Usher
it'd be Tupac, Chris
over
Brown.
Chris Brown, but when we're talking about the full catalog,
I didn't know our nigga Tupac.
it's
in
got
this discussion right
it might be a flip flop.
You like?
No,
Chris
I
Brown
have
more than
I have
Usher?
Usher when we're talking about a full catalog, because you got to think about Chris Brown's features.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chris Brown ain't got no confession of that shit, but when we
Yeah.
talk about his features, now it's like,
Yeah.
man, and he got that's what he does excel on is his fucking features. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with, yo, no offense.
Who you have to go with, G? Like,
I'm sorry.
You saying I would go with it, and you started going
Tupac.
to it.
I gotta go with Pac, bro.
You need to
Pac.
disrespectful.
I gotta go with Pac.
Y'all niggas gotta sit over there.
How? He wasn't.
Y'all gotta go sit next
He
to the
don't have
band.
a long enough catalog.
When we get a bigger set and we get a band, y'all gotta go sit next to the band.
It's got like 6 good songs that you can actually listen
Bro,
to.
he don't have a long enough
What?
catalog, and you know that, Joe.
No,
he wasn't out long enough.
God.
That's like if Biggie was up there. If Pump was up there.
Biggie got more
If
than
Big
6
L was
songs.
up there. But his catalog ain't long enough.
Yo, you.
Yeah. If you're still
You
fucking
two
talking
niggas
about
is hella
Chris,
disrespectful.
R. Kelly.
And we talking about none of these niggas. I don't give a fuck who name. Bro, Kelly, I'm not throwing out no name who's fucking with Kelly. No name. I'm the biggest Jay-Z fan, one of the biggest fans ever. I think so. I'm not throwing out nobody's name when it comes to Kelly.
Yo, you
I'm
said
not.
he only has 2 songs.
I said like 6.
I feel how you feel though.
Yo,
I feel like he
Got
only
6
has
good
like
songs.
5 or 6. You know, Dear Mama, top 3 songs, best songs ever.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I'm not wilding, bro.
Brenda's got a baby.
That's
Is it
That's
could it be more because of the whole East Coast West Coast beef?
No.
Because you guys
What
like
do,
Biggie.
nigga, you from the East Coast? Why the
I
fuck was
know.
there beef for?
But I heard a lot of people
What are
say
you
like, "Oh no, you did
No,
Biggie."
it's got
I'm like,
nothing.
all right.
It got Biggie's catalog isn't long enough. I don't think Biggie's all, but Pac to me, I think Pac excelled in movies.
I like this.
I think Pac excelled in movies. I think his movies over excelled everything he did in music.
All right. So 20.
That's my opinion.
20 was breezy.
You know what I mean? But music wise, it's not. It's
a little Wayne.
like
He got like 6 good songs.
I'm around
No, he
Tony.
don't.
Like it's like 5 or 6 that's I'm like, yo, yeah.
Niggas a Tupac.
Like I can listen to
Yeah.
those 6 good
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
And then after that, it's
But
like,
after
alright,
that, it's
let's
like,
skip
yo,
this one.
Change this motherfucker.
Anything with anybody from his crew, I gotta change it. I'm sorry.
Yo, you're not listening to Outlaws in front of me, bro.
Trash bags.
All right. I'm
All of them trash bags.
Yeah,
None of them
right.
niggas will ever be in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Is it for you? That's why I understand.
None of them outlaw
any,
niggas.
any song with any of his boys, I gotta change.
None of them. You know who
He
bet-
might have like a good
Watch it
verse
right
on there. With
I want the fucking-
he would have a good verse on there. But
Yo.
any song with his boys, right after he's done, I gotta change
Do
it.
you know who is better than all of them niggas in the Outlaws?
You better not say Will Smith, guy.
Will Smith.
My nigga Hussein Fatal would have smoked that.
Fuck
nigga,
is you
guy.
talking about?
Y'all can drop
Shout out my nigga Keanu.
Fuck all of them.
I was being so good to meet the record man. Y'all just talk, man. I gotta stop you.
Them niggas are
Y'all are
trash.
killing
Yo,
me now.
Pac ain't have
I
no
know you
songs
just say
in
Will
them.
Yo,
Smith,
stop. Cause I heard what he said. He said, "Oh, what
Listen.
Keanu said." I heard what he said.
If them niggas ain't have Pac, them
I
niggas
give
is
you
trash bag.
Listen, 100%. Now that I'm a grown man and I'm gonna admit this shit, his first 2 albums, besides "I Get Around" and "Keep Your Head Up," I'll give you 100%. They weren't that great. But "Me Against the World" is an album full of bangers. That's my favorite Tupac album of all time. "All Eyes on Me." Come on, we don't even have to talk about that.
What?
And Machiavelli. Come on, guy. I let me stop. Bro.
You named
Name like
3?
6
Wait,
good songs.
I'm saying those 3 albums. Those 3 albums alone.
Those 3 albums and 2
Alone.
songs. 2 songs of peace with bangers.
No.
2 songs. You
Bro,
going off of
if
your
if I can die-
mind state of
But
Tupac.
then maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because I think so highly of him that I
Yes,
think
but
those
you
are,
can't do that though.
Bro.
You got. How can you? Do you not know that you have
Look
just?
at him. Look at him.
Yo.
Emotional.
You just
Look at that shit.
You just made yourself. You just made yourself a big hypocrite.
bro.
Because no. Because you just said, I can admit
All right.
now that I'm old.
California
Hold
Love.
on. You just said, I can
Because
admit
back in
as
the day, I would argue to the T
Let me
how
finish,
this
my
album
good
was
brother.
better.
Let me finish. You just said you can admit now that you're older, right? How can you say that and then turn around and say when somebody says you can't look at it in the standpoint of your belief, you gotta look at it as a whole on what we're talking about here. And then now you can't do that. So you can
Yeah.
open your eyes up. You can open your horizons up to the first 2 albums, but you can't.
No, you're right.
open
I
up to
can't
the-
be saying
like you
can't
be
say that.
biased
But what
about
I'm
it,
saying
bro.
is, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that this nigga only has 6 songs out of all the albums he's had.
We
California-
saying 6
California
great
Love.
songs, not 6 good songs. Not. He only made these 6 and then everything else is trash. No one's saying that.
He said 6 bangers.
6 bangers, in which if you was not a Tupac fan like yourself, you're rocking that shit.
Oh, I can give you 6.
I bet you can, but it ain't gonna go too much past that though. This is what we're trying to get at
I
right
can give
here.
you more than 6.
All right.
Look,
California
let's
Love.
stop. Don't even read it. Let him give you 6.
My 6.
Give us 6, not your 6, because now you're gonna have it's gonna be a highly opinionated statement Cause he might not like it. He
6,
might not like it.
It would be bangers
I
around
might
the
not
world
like it.
Everybody would love.
So
no matter what.
if you think it's a banger, don't you know what I mean? Like make sure it's a fucking banger now. All right, go ahead.
We got I Get Around. Off top, you gotta play that. Ambitions of a Rider, Hail Mary, Gangsta Party, California Love, and It's All About You. No, How Do You Want It?
Damn, you didn't even damn.
All right, first of all, 3 of those
It's
songs.
bangers.
3 of them songs, take them off that list.
What
Yeah.
ones?
3 of them songs, take them off that list.
Which ones?
Name them again. I'm gonna tell you. The first,
I Get Around?
good
Banger.
song.
Bang.
Good song. Good song. How many niggas on the East Coast was banging that shit?
Sounds.
Okay, good song. So go ahead. Let's go. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm ready today, motherfucker. Go ahead. Come on.
Yeah, we're not going there, guys.
Come on.
No, we gotta go there.
Keep going. Keep going.
I need you to. I need you to be truthful about this shit,
I'm
little
being
brother.
truthful.
That was a good song.
Let's go.
That was a banger.
That was your banger for
I
you.
Get Around.
That was a banger.
I Get Around. Go ahead.
Ambitions of a Rider.
A banger. That's one. That one.
Gangsta Party.
No. To you, maybe. But we're talking about the culture. Come on now. The culture as a whole. No.
It's an alright song.
Good song.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not discrediting the good songs. I'm just going off of what we're
Yo,
talking
listen.
about. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm going to say Dear Mama because you didn't even say that. That's 2. That's the biggest
But
song.
that's
That's the biggest song. That is the biggest song he's got. All around and all for all ethnicities. It's not?
No, I think I'm not sure if How Do You Want It might have sold more, but yes, you're right.
All right, so that's 2. So you can say How Do You Want It?
Wouldn't you say?
Shout out to Jodeci.
California Love.
Shout out to Jodeci.
California Drake, they was on California Love.
What song would you just say before California?
Then you said I said How Do You Want It? Then I said
Shout
California
out to
Love.
Jodeci.
And then I said California Love. You said
Yes.
shout out to Jodeci again.
No, I was just saying shout
Oh,
out to Jodeci for saying.
what would you
We
say?
know California.
What's that? Changes. That's a good one.
A good one. But we on 3 right now.
I said California Love, Ambitions of a Rider, Gangsta Party.
So you got 4. You got 4 right now.
What else? Did I
I'm
say?
not going
I don't
Gangsta
know
Party.
what to say.
Oh yeah, Gangsta Party. You got 4.
I would say keep your head up.
Keep your head up. Yep.
I'll give you that one.
He said, "Oh, what it bang on the East Coast." So I don't think.
Keep your head
What?
up.
Keep your head up.
On the East
I
Coast.
just said that. Yo, you gotta get out of your emotions, bro. I literally just said that's a banger right there, and you're over here. Oh, he said don't make it East Coast. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? I'm sorry we gotta do this about Pac, and your brother set you up for this, right? Because he has not
That's
said
why
a
I don't
fucking
want to hear
word.
this nigga. Like, fuck this nigga right here.
But bro, it's time to get it out now.
Bro.
It's time to get it out.
Like I said, like you said, maybe it's because it's my opinion, so I might think that Hail Mary,
Nobody up.
Hail Mary ain't a banger.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary's a good one.
Hail Mary.
Me Against the World ain't a banger.
Good song. I would give that a great song. I won't give it a banger.
They don't even have it in the top 10.
Bro,
That's
listen,
sad.
Come on, man.
So what's the top 10?
That's
man?
sad.
Come on, man. Like,
The first song for his top 10 is Hit 'Em Up.
yeah, but you can't. I don't like going off of top 10s.
Yeah, but this is like the most played right up, like, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. It's not actually like his
yeah,
top
but
10 hits.
even for the most played,
All Eyes on Me.
like even for the most played, I don't
All
like
Eyes
going
on
off
Me
those
ain't
lists.
even in there, right?
That's why I don't like going off those specific lists
Alright,
like that.
that's three.
Even if you like them or you don't like them.
But I'm saying like the ones I would say, Changes, Dear Mama, Ambitions of a Rider, Hail Mary,
Smile with him and Scarface.
Keep Your Head Up.
that was a
That was a banger.
that was a great song. That was a great song.
I Get Around is not even top 15.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So Many Tears.
That's their top 5 right there.
That's crazy.
Yo, bro,
I agree with Big Dog on his answer though.
I'm telling you.
I love.
Sorry, Lil Wayne, gotta go. We
It's
just did
either
20 minutes of that.
Chris Brown or Tupac.
Who'd
Yeah.
you say?
Chris Brown.
Wait, no, fuck you. What you talking about?
Now,
Chris
did
Brown.
you
Chris Brown gotta go.
did you
Why
think
would you
about
get
that
rid of
though?
Lil Wayne though?
You thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you thought about it. As long
How
as
you
you
gonna
thought-
get rid of Lil
Take
Wayne?
Tupac out. At first, I was gonna take Chris Brown out,
it's
but catalog wise,
yes, no offense to Pac.
Rebirth was.
I mean, you can't. I can't just throw out Chris Brown like that
it was
because
better
of his
than
features.
anything with
I already
Outlaws.
listened to him. That's why I
Listen, you cannot listen to him.
I listened to Tupac.
Listen, you
I
cannot listen
listen
to
to
him or listen to him.
But Tupac would be out.
A nigga make a motherfucking hit.
So
that's
you
a
think you got
motherfucking
more than
hit.
6 songs on you with Jared?
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah, like come on. I mean, you know, and
At least he was quick
I
with
wasn't
it.
trying to be that quick. I wasn't trying
Listen,
to
That was quick as
You
fuck,
gotta think
though.
about-
No, not at all.
Jared, you gotta think about that list. Not niggas not just saying this in general.
This is for Tupac fans everywhere.
We're just going off of the comparison on that list. He can't win. You know, I mean, you got your boy over there, you got your little brother over there backing you up.
That nigga said
But-
Chris Brown way too fast.
Oh no, he said he thought about it. He
Nah,
said he
I
thought
know,
about
but the way
it.
he
But
said-
other than that, you know what I mean? Like when we talk about the actual catalog, he can't win.
It's outstanding catalog, by the way.
Not compared to that list.
Outstanding catalog.
Compared to that list.
He's smoking all of them.
I don't know. There's a couple Chris Brown songs
He's
I'd rather
smoking all
listen
of
to
them.
than.
Yo, it's a lot of Chris Brown songs I don't listen to besides Tupac shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna even hold you, B. You know, but it's a lot of shit I listen to before I listen to Drake. You know, I'm not a huge fan on Drake. I don't really
I
like
can't
Drake,
lie. The only reason why
but I'm not gonna you know,
I love Usher,
be
but sometimes I
realistic.
get tired of Usher. I was like, all right,
I
next
love
song,
Usher.
Usher.
I don't get tired of Usher.
I don't get tired of Usher either. That's just
And the thing is Usher's not a person to which, to me, you hear him often.
he had hits throughout all the decades.
You know what I mean?
though.
Like his songs, you don't hear even like on the radio and all that. You don't hear Usher often.
I don't like techno Usher.
Oh my God, you just throwing shit out.
I don't.
there, man. I don't like techno.
I don't like techno Usher.
I don't like East Coast Pac.
Yeah, right. East Coast Pop was fire.
Like,
Yo, East Coast Pop was fire.
Was that when he was a hype man?
No, nigga, on Me Against the World, a lot of those records were East Coast beats. Easy Mo B produced those beats.
nah, I'm just bullshit.
And a lot of Easy Mo B's beats was ended up on Ready to Die.
Alright, yo, that third one, make that third one be the last one, bro.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about that third one. I'm gonna let y'all handle that.
Yeah, dude.
But yo, start, bench, cut. We got Deion Sanders, Darrell Revis, or Sean Taylor.
Who you going with? Think about this now.
Well,
Big-
I'm not rushing.
You got
I'm
two
not
corners,
rushing
You
nothing.
got 2 corners and a safety though,
Ooh, Sean Taylor played both.
for the most part. But he played mostly
He
safety.
played both.
I got mine.
He played.
All
Come
right.
on now. And if you look at when you look at the list, he's in niggas' list as far as cornerbacks.
Now I got mine.
Who you got?
I'm starting Sanders, benching Taylor, cutting Revis.
Dang. I'm taking my time, man. You have to skip me.
I might go last.
Because that's hard.
You know what's crazy? I'm going to.
Oh, before you say yours, say your list again.
This is them in their prime, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So starting Sanders,
Benson Taylor, cutting
benching
Revis.
Taylor, cutting Revis.
All right, my bad, Pico.
I'm gonna. In their prime, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. I'm gonna start Revis,
Why you in my head right now?
bench Sanders, and cut Taylor.
Why you in my head right now?
I'm just saying. I'm going off of who they seen,
I was Revis
who
Island.
they had to see in front of them.
Yeah, no, Revis had way more receivers.
You know, Dion had some fucking dogs. Your Rices, well, I'll let you. We'll let the list go, and then we can.
I agree with kind of with Jordan.
So you you get rid of Revis, okay? Who you got, Tony?
I'm thinking with you, Revis, Sanders, and Taylor.
Okay.
What about
Who you got, Ethan?
I don't know like that.
What about you?
I agree with you.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you.
All right. So
Revis Island had to cover some people.
yes, I'm gonna Sanders, Sanders, he had dogs in front of him. He had dogs. The reason why y'all won't hold too much,
Maybe because Sanders got away with a lot
I'm
more.
gonna tell you
too
why
back
it
then.
won't hold too much.
Can't hold.
Think about it in
Yeah.
the sense of, this is why yours won't hold too much. Think about it in the sense of music. With your Pac, your Biggie. Your timing. Longevity, not enough longevity. You know,
That's what I was just saying too.
Sanders had Rice, Brown, fucking
88 for Dallas. What's his name?
Michael Irvin.
The Irvin, I don't know if he played against the Swans, but he had the Reeds, the Andy Reeds, the Rising.
Yeah.
You know, but you guys get rid of Revis.
Well, I was gonna say Sanders also had a lot. They had a lot of shit to do. Like he could, get away with a lot more shit. Where Revis, you get more penalties for doing certain shit to receivers when in his time.
The guy up there besides Taylor with the less Pro Bowls is Darrell Revis. You know why?
Because they don't throw to his
Niggas
side.
don't throw to his side.
That's sad though. You should make
And
it.
what side is his side?
Was it the right side?
Whatever side
It
is,
don't
that's-
matter.
The right side.
It didn't matter with Darrell Revis. That's what made him that guy.
He played the best receiver.
The
every
best.
time.
It did. Dion did too, but I'm talking about like Megatrons, like the Andre, Revis had to go against
Everybody.
everybody.
Everybody you could think of in our generation. Basically.
Now.
T.O.
Randy Moss.
Shad Johnson.
Yeah, the dog, and them niggas that was moving like him.
People
Brandon
that you
Marshall.
don't even think of. Dwayne Bowe. Fucking
Yup.
crazy motherfuckers.
Huh?
Homeboy from the Falcons.
That's why I'm going off that.
Tony Gonzalez.
That's tight end.
Julio Jones?
Julio Jones and
Yeah.
the other one. The one before Julio Jones. I forgot his name.
Oh, the other tall dude, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't Sanu, was it?
No, it's not Sanu. He had dreads. I forgot his name though.
Fuck.
It'll pop in my head. And then on that the one after that, which I got for that one.
So the last one is Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, or Walter Payton. Start, bench, cut.
Start Barry. Emmett's on the bench. Walter's cut.
You're fucking disrespectful.
Start
You're fucking
Barry,
disrespectful.
Emmett's on the bench, cutting Walter.
Jordan, we all know you're starting Walter. Yo, said cut Walter.
Hey man.
He's cutting sweets out of his diet. I'm gonna start Barry.
Tell me how I'm wrong though.
You're wrong.
Tell me how I'm wrong.
I'm benching Walter.
Did you just hear what
He's
he
starting Barry,
just
benching
said?
Benching Walter, that's sad.
He's gonna
Start
start
Barry.
Barry.
Oh,
I-
that's he knows.
That's
he's
because the
greatest.
camera's on. That
Wow.
nigga's capping like a motherfucker.
He knows he's the
Well,
greatest.
no,
That's why.
I mean you can say cap. I can say being a realist.
It is being.
I can say being a realist. Great. I mean, we know you can have your favorite player, but if you're going to talk about real on specific things, why not be real?
Barry Sanders can play in any era. I don't know if Walter can.
Watch your yo, watch your mouth, dog.
Get real disrespectful over there, G.
Yo, you getting real disrespectful. Might have to go
just
sit with the
saying.
I
band.
know Keanu wasn't here, G.
Might have to go
I'm
sit with the
saying.
band.
I'm just saying. Tell me how I'm wrong though.
Who you got, Jared?
I'm agreeing with Jordan.
Wait, Barry, Walter, cut Emmett.
Yeah, I don't like Emmitt Smith. Not an Emmett fan.
He still has the most rushing yards.
Trash.
Jared.
I would have had to do him rushing yards.
What does that mean at the most rushing yards? He played the longest.
And he had the best O line. You see that O line was
ever
fucking
disrespect
crazy.
that first name.
No,
because
I started Barry.
You know,
I started
but
Barry.
remember when we say the most rushing yards is because he stopped.
I started
And
Barry.
he got that with no line.
He didn't want to break.
I
the
started
president.
Barry.
I know you still.
We just gotta let the people know.
I know. I
Yo, you know, I'm at an iffy point with the Walter and Emmett also.
You want to cut
I'm
Walter
not a
too,
fan
huh?
of Emmett, bro.
You want to cut Walter too? I know it.
No, he don't. He wants to stop Walter.
No, he wants to
You
cut
got
Walter.
your mind, bro.
Just cut him. You know it.
Bro, Walter could
I'm
catch.
gonna go Barry Walter Emmett.
Walter could catch out the backfield. He could block.
I'm gonna go Barry Walter.
He could also. He could also throw the ball,
This nigga said cut Walter.
and he's not easy to tackle. Walter ain't no slouch, bro.
Yeah, like Emmitt Smith had $1 billion O line, and when he had the Cardinals, they transitioned that Cardinals team around him. They got O linemen, so I don't. And that's not taken from what he did, but those other two guys, especially that first guy's number one. But Walter.
Yeah, see, he's contemplating.
Bro, Walter could
Yo, but
catch out the backfield, block, fucking.
yeah. I'm gonna go Walter.
And he was
Barry
hard
Walter,
to tackle.
All right, now
4th and 1, he's going over the
that's
top.
up there.
What you mean? Oh,
Yeah, we gotta do receivers and quarterbacks next week.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
That was a good one. I like that.
But Jordan, I'm gonna pass this one on to you, bro. So what are we talking about here?
Talking about the Mandela effect. Have you guys heard about that shit?
I heard about it.
Nope.
Well, Mandela effect is pretty much. I know you're gonna get mad about this, big, but the Mandela effect they call it because of Nelson Mandela. Because some people, well, it's not some people. It's like a huge chunk of people believe that he died in jail, and then there's a chunk of people that believe that he got out of jail. And I want to say he became president, the first president of, what is it, Africa? If I'm not mistaken.
South Africa.
South Africa, thank you. But it's like millions of people believed
That he died in
that
prison.
he died in prison. And then there's a whole bunch of other people, millions of people that believe that he died 1 year after serving 1 year of being president in South Africa. So that's why they call it the Mandela effect. But then there's like certain shit that happens, like for instance, like in Star Wars, they're now trying to say the creator of Star Wars, and certain people are starting to notice that they're trying to say that Luke's "I'm your father" line never really happened. That Darth Vader never told Luke that it never said, "Luke, I am your father." It's saying that he said, I am, like he just stops. There's no Luke. It's like he's just saying, I am your father.
Yeah, it's not the Bernstein biz, it's the Bernstein biz.
Mm-hmm.
The Monopoly guy never had a monocle. J.C. Penney had an extra E in it.
Curious George never had a tail. They
Yeah.
say. What else is there? The Mona Lisa. It's either they're saying that she had like a stern look on her face. Now there's some people believe that she had a grin the whole time. What is another one that stood out to me? That was like made me. All right, there's some people that seen the movie Shazam where it is Sinbad playing the genie, but then there's some people that remember it Kazam where Shaq is the genie, and then you even got the actor now saying like, I've never played a genie and stuff like that, and like. But then you got him now saying like there's also videos of him saying like the FBI went and fucking confiscated every shit, but then there's a lot more other shit too. There's what's the other one I wanted to say? You already said it, the Monopoly guy with the monocle, right?
So, was this a question?
It's not more of a question, it's more of have you guys noticed some shit like that has changed, or have you guys heard of that shit, or even like some of the examples that I've said were you guys are people that seen it as in like, do you guys remember in the Star Wars of Darth Vader actually saying, Luke, I am your father, or did you hear him just saying, I'm your father? No, I'm your father. Then there's one where it's like the what we say it was Cinderella, Snow White or whatever.
Yeah, mirror, mirror on the wall.
Mirror, mirror on
But
the
it's
wall.
actually magic mirror on the wall. But every little girl growing up always said mirror, mirror. Or Hannibal Lecter, the Hello Clarice line that's not actually in the movie, but everybody remembers it in the movie.
Yeah.
Or like we just seen in the Jungle Book, Baloo's wearing a coconut bra. The creator of it remembers putting the coconut bra on him, but there's no actual footage of him with the coconut bra.
And there's like slight ones that you could see that some people call it the Mandela effect, but it also could have been like how we were saying earlier about timing and shit like that. Like they could have changed it. Would be like the Lilo and Stitch. I remember Lilo was running into a dryer.
Mm-hmm.
Watched it recently with my kid, and then she's running into like it's not even a dryer anymore. It's like underneath a little cabinet.
Yeah, I seen.
And
I
she puts
seen.
a pizza box in front of her.
I seen a video where they said that the reason why they did that is because Disney didn't want to promote kids running into laundry rooms and getting caught in the dryers.
No, that's one that I thought was always like a what the hell that wasn't like it. Where I thought it was a Mandela effect until I seen that what you were saying.
But what you got something to say, bro?
I was just thinking, I was just listening to my phone. I had to listen to a specific bar by Simba. And basically, he said, and I think this makes so much sense, that anything can, according to people, eventually become true if you get enough people sharing that shit. Because in my lifetime of 41 years, I've never heard of Nelson Mandela died in prison.
Never heard of that.
So, and then also all this time, you know, never even seen a video or anything like that years ago about him passing away in the 70s. And that's just one of the things. But I really feel like if you get enough motherfuckers sharing that shit, then at some point, motherfuckers is going to start thinking and believing, oh, you know what? Oh. And then you got things in which, as the time comes, the shit changes. You know, with the running into the dryer, and then now they're changing it up. You had the Monopoly piece where they didn't have, to my recollection, the person who is the character, and then they end up having it. I just feel like as the time comes, changes, you know, they insert things, then they take it away, insert more shit, take it away. So it gives you that, yo, you remember that shit? No, I don't remember that shit. You remember that shit? I remember that shit. Like, you know, shit like that. But I've seen so many things where they have 2 or 3 different types of clips of that same shit, and you seeing, you ever notice you watch a movie like 3-4 times, then you watch it that 5th time, it's like, yo, I didn't even see that shit. Like, I didn't even see that shit. Like, what the fuck? I watch this all the time. I didn't even know he had no blue sneakers. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, okay, Shotas. The movies made back in the days, right? But they got the newer Jordans in the movie. Like, they gotta make, you know what I mean? Like, they got a newer pair of Jordans in the old movie. Like, so it's like, now if you're not even looking at it to know, wait, bro, how the fuck they get them Jordans in this movie at this time if this is supposed to be back in the days?
Well, my thing is when you're saying like Jif, like when you say that the peanut butter Jif, like Jiffy, Jif, like do you remember this? Maybe it's like, oh, we don't remember it was once called Jiffy. They just simplified it and just called it Jif. It sounds better.
But some of this shit,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the
Marketing
companies,
and
the
shit might
companies are
change.
saying that they were never Jiffy.
companies and creators are actually saying it was never called this, or it was never that, and you got it being global. You got most people being it known as that. Like you can say.
And then some people have proof too of
Yeah, but
the
my
thing
thing is,
saying
with
Jiffy.
their proof and them not saying this and saying that, why with this, these items being around for at least 40, 50 years, why now within the last 10 is oh, we didn't do this, or even in the last 20 we didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't say this. We didn't like. Man, my fun. This been out 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. Some of the shit.
And the lady who came up with this whole theory is like.
And then even with some of the people that
It's
did,
like-
like who the fuck are these people?
But my whole thing is like the lady that they showed in the picture, she looked like an older woman. You telling me you didn't see Nelson Mandela get out of prison in the 90s?
Well,
That would have been proof, and it's like, how do people believe in Nelson Mandela dying in the 70s when we have a thing called Google? You can't do like Nelson Mandela didn't die in the
Nelson
70s.
Mandela effect with some people
You feel me?
remembering
Like-
it as one thing,
Yeah,
and
that's like
some people remembering it as another. It's like it's saying like you're from two different dimensions type shit.
But that's like me.
Reality.
That's like someone saying the Titanic crashed this way.
Titanic never crashed.
I'm not done.
Yeah, I know it was the Olympic.
That's like somebody saying the Titanic crashed this way. When you can literally go Google and find out what happened to the fucking Titanic. So you, but if you get 1,000 motherfuckers saying, "Hey,
That's
no, they hit this. Oh no, they did that." At some point, you're gonna find motherfuckers that's gonna be like, "Yo, you know what? Maybe that is right, yo."
All right, what about even like a simpler one? Like, you remember in school, what side is your heart? Like, what side of your chest is your heart on?
That's that.
Technically, no, it's in the middle of your chest.
Yeah, well, technically it's right here.
But everybody, it's all. I remember putting your hand over
Well-
your left side and everything.
Well, because part of your heart is on your left side.
It leads to the left.
It leans to the left.
But they're saying it's in the middle of your chest.
You
now.
can't. I don't care what they're saying. I went to medical school. This is part of your heart right here coming over. It literally leans like this. It's here and it leans like that. It's like a sag, like, you know what I mean. That's why you, from the saluting to all of that shit is this right here.
Yeah.
You know. But that's more of a
Let me get the light.
technical standpoint on where something's at. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask that question, you more so want to say, I would ask, what side does your heart lean? And if it does, what side does it lean to?
That's like it's saying in like 20 years, someone could be like, yo, you know, it wasn't the left tower that got hit by that plane; it was the right one.
No, what we'll go is, it'll be 20 years from now, if niggas just throwing out, yo, somebody threw something at the shit before they hit it.
Yeah.
Or somebody like blew up something, and
Crane
that
hit it.
continuously keep going, then it's gonna be, at some point, not saying all, but you're gonna get those dumb people where they be like, yo, now that I think about it, yo, he might be right. Cause how did it do this and how did it do that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not knowing or totally forgetting. You can just go back and die, and then they always forget that.
Yeah.
Once your mind is locked in on what you think, and it's especially something in which you can Google, you ain't thinking about Googling when you get home.
Because that's why it's
You
like,
don't want to be right. You don't want to be wrong now.
even with the name Mandela effect, it's like, well, your theory is wrong already. To me, when just hearing about it, because it's like, well, the dude didn't die. It's proven that
Jerry,
he died.
you're still just stuck on that part. Is
I'm not stuck on that because the name, I think that it can be translated in a few different ways. I also think that once we get past the fact on the people who say that in the 70s about the Nelson Mandela passing away, what else about Nelson Mandela gives you the point to where we're gonna call this whole effect the Nelson Mandela effect? Like, besides the 1970 when supposedly he passed away, after that, what is supposed to be a Mandela effect? And which you got now, you done said 10 different shit that's You know what I mean? And ain't got shit to do with. They're all effects, but they ain't got shit to do with Nelson Mandela.
No, but the Mandela thing is just the name. The effect
No, I get it.
is the part how you remember one thing, but history tells you it's another.
What I'm saying is
That's like
why did they come up with that to be the name?
Just because I think that was the first one.
She said that. Yeah, she said that she thought he was, and then when she looked it up.
So this whole effects thing started from that lady. Is what.
It's because a lot of like millions of other people remember him dying in prison.
But what I'm
as well.
saying is this whole Nelson Mandela. All right, so prior to the Nelson Mandela effect, there was no other effects.
Yes, they were.
What were they called?
Nobody like thought of it. After that, they started picking, like pointing and choosing all the other ones. Like,
And so all of the ones that was prior to are now categorized under the Nelson Mandela effect.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Shit, to me, what this sounds like when you tell somebody something and it comes back around and it's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Or like, what if like, oh, they just like you said before, you just thought it was this. Just all these years you thought it was that, and then when it came back, it just never happened. But I've definitely heard Darth Vader tell that nigga Luke, I'm your daddy. That was a fact.
Chick-fil-A never had a K, but a lot of people remember a K in the name Chick-fil-A.
So next
Chick-fil-A.
some people don't even remember McDonald's. They remember McDowell's.
Also, you know what I'm thinking? I also think because some of these branches are personal bought franchises.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think one would have the K because it's still a franchise.
No, but when you go, because now that I'm thinking about it, I've seen a Chick-fil-A with a K on it
Yeah.
in the South. The further you go down, now that I think about it, because some of these, like I say, some of these shits is owned like Dunkin'. Like you know, Dunkin' ain't owned by one person.
Yeah, but they're all under the same standards of Dunkin'.
Yeah, but they can alter depending on what they motherfucking altering, as long as they have the major shit that stands for what the company poses on. As long as they got that, they can always alter. It's their whatchamacallit. And that's why I'm saying for certain shit, I not often and maybe not a bunch, but that's how you get to where some will be like, oh, I seen that, or some will, because it's you're gonna, they had it and they didn't have it. Oh, this person, or you go to the West Coast, you might have seen something different or the same fucking shit than they would have over here, more in the South, more in the, you know what I mean, like. And then as the years go, I think this shit changes. You know?
No, I was trying to think of something.
Like that right there.
Yeah, because back in the day it was Dunkin' Donuts, and now it's called Dunkin'. Not even called Dunkin'
Yeah, but-
Donuts anymore.
They changed the name. They made that.
Yeah, they made that name, but are all Dunkin' Donuts just say Dunkin' now?
They transitioning into
They
that.
are, but they all don't. Some of them should still say Dunkin' Donuts.
But that's only because you have to keep up with that look for so many years. So when you came up, you have to have that for 10 years, and then you can get remodeled.
But what I'm saying is, if it wasn't to that, it would be once the name Dunkin' Donuts said, we're getting rid of Dunkin' Donuts, and we're just gonna go with straight up Dunkin'. Anybody who's affiliated with this shit, bye Dunkin' Donuts.
But
Your shit is just Dunkin'.
So even if you go to one of those Dunkin' Donuts that still says Dunkin' Donuts on the outside,
Mhm.
all their stuff inside just says Dunkin'.
Yeah, I bet it do. But I'm still going on an alteration as far as they don't have to change that name just like that as quick as far as the main name changes. Because they have a ownership of that.
Yeah, but
If it was just where you
that
owned
doesn't-
it and I'm renting from you, once you change Dunkin', My shit got to go from Dunkin' Donuts to just Dunkin'.
Now that would fall,
Just like that.
that would fall into this if the creator of if people that run Dunkin' Donuts said they were never called Dunkin' Donuts. If they from now on, like they said from now on, we were
That's what I
only
was
called
gonna say.
Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way that would work here.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. If the people who run the
But
shit,
the people who run Chick-fil-A said that there was never a K.
the people who made Monopoly
Said that there was
said
never
there
a
was
monocle.
Yeah, but then you
But
got some saying
A
it
lot-
was.
I remember personally that there
That-
was a monocle.
that's why I
there's,
say
there's
it-
even
it-
the
it-
joke about Jim Carrey in Ace Ventura, the dude with the monocle. Hey, it's the Monopoly guy.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's why I'm saying it fluctuates as far as what we hear, what has to be done, and what is said. You're gonna you heard that. If you know damn well, like you said, in your 34 years, you know you've seen that article. The motherfucker who made who put the board together can't tell you he didn't have that piece. Cause you know what you seen. Or you know what you didn't see. You said you seen the article before.
yeah.
No,
Can't-
it's not
no.
a piece.
Huh?
It's not a piece.
Yeah, on the box and shit like that.
Yeah, the main character. If you know you seen that, who can tell you that shit wasn't there?
I mean, the dude who created it tells me it wasn't there.
So
That's not some weird wallow shit.
that's how I'm looking at it. If
And-
I
and
know
then-
I seen
Like
him knock somebody
the Jungle
out.
Book movie. Jared says he remembers Baloo with coconut bra on.
Mm-hmm.
The dude who created it says he remembers it with the coconut bra.
Who do you believe?
But there's
You
no
or the
coconut
dude
bra.
who made it?
I believe myself.
This is what I'm getting at.
I remember seeing the
Listen to
coconut
what I'm
with the bra.
saying. If you seen something
But he
so
said-
long,
But the
But
actual
what he's
video
saying
is saying
with the-
that
with the
there is
creator
no
of that
coconut bra.
I know what he, bro. Am I still gonna put it in subtitles? I know exactly what y'all saying. I just said this again. If in your 34 years
Yes, I'm gonna believe what
you
I
see
thought I saw.
that's so, can't nothing change that. If you know you seen that shit, you can't be wrong. You seen that shit. That's what I mean as far as what a lot of this I'm not gonna say Mandela effect shit, a lot of things like that. If you know you seen some shit, who the fuck gonna tell you you ain't seen that shit? If I know I seen him knocked out, 20 people can't tell me I didn't see him knock somebody out.
See, the only thing about the actual, if we bring it back to the name Mandela effect, why I think some people might have believed he died in jail. There could have been a story somewhere that said he died.
Yeah, because it was probably white propaganda due to apartheid that was
And
telling
that's
the
why a
people
lot of people
that he
remember
died
that.
to make them feel that way.
How many South Africans have we seen in a video saying Nelson Mandela died when he was in jail? Remember how long he was in jail for? How many South Africans to this day, from when he was in jail to got out of jail, I promise you there's some that's alive still. I can promise you this. How many videos have you seen of one South African saying, oh yeah, he died on this day right here, and he came back on this day right here, and it was like the second coming to God.
No, I hear you on that, but what I was saying was it probably was like a white dude that was
No,
white people.
I'm for you on that right there.
Get out
But
of
that's
here,
what
he's
I'm going
dead.
as far as the motherfuckers where we know, like we know who's there's somebody around, and just like that lady who was around when everybody fell off the Titanic, and she know how the nigga Jack died and all that shit because she was the bits being saved with the motherfucker. Like we know there's somebody around. Like if that theory was so much true.
I can see that happening. Probably.
Where is-
propaganda.
yo, you
That's
know
how
what?
I can see that one.
Like
I'll flip it up.
propaganda, yeah.
I'm about to change the subject right here. I'm gonna change the subject, but it's gonna kind of be in the same thing.
But the other ones are iffy.
Yeah.
I seen this one thing about the people in the fucking in the submarine,
Okay.
right? People in the submarine.
Ocean is undefeated.
I also seen this other guy talk about he don't believe they dead. He don't believe they dead.
Some people say that NASA never went to the moon. It was all movie effects. Or that shuttle where all those astronauts went on there and it blew up in front of everybody. None of those people actually died. They have pictures of them later on in life.
To backtrack, but not to backtrack, to add defense to his statement, he said a couple things that had me fucked up. One of them things was, we're talking about motherfuckers going deep down, right? Going to where, maybe 5 people in the area, which 5 people have been.
It's
Well,
like it's like a handful of people.
5 times
Yeah.
people that have been there. Where is any of this video footage of them getting into that submarine?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the video footage of them?
Oh, the people that actually the Ocean Gate one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, there is no.
Where's
video.
the footage of them like, hey, we're locking them down.
Yeah.
We're dropping them down. This is it.
There was,
This is about the, hey,
What I wanted to
video
know
of
was
them actually in it too.
listen, it's
That's
just a
what
lot of
I'm
those
talking
things on, especially in this, you mean to tell me in 2023,
They didn't have no video in
nobody's recording them going down?
What I wanna
family
know
just
is-
being like, bye guys.
Bye, Dad. Bye, dad, bye.
Those are a lot of rich people, a lot of billionaires.
What
that
I
have
want to
that
know
thing.
is,
And
How
then
the
we're talking about money making people.
well, they brought up the wreckage. How do you pick up the wreckage now? But you couldn't get the wreckage back then.
Because you had to wait till the surface up.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever. But you know what
But
I'm saying?
even thinking about that, like, it cost them each $250,000 a seat.
Mm-hmm.
So through the 5 of them, what's that, like $2 million?
Yep.
It spent them $8 million just to get the wreckage, supposedly. Why the fuck was that even worth it?
And they had that motherfucking boat full of
You
refugees.
know why it was worth
that
it.
sank and they couldn't even help it.
And then I'm gonna ask you this: really, do you really think they spent $8 million?
No.
No.
Because you still gotta wait for that shit to come up to a point where you can go down and get it.
They didn't spend no $8 million. And I know exactly why they were covering that shit up. Or why they were
Because they gotta make it seem as though
working that shit out. Because
this shit is.
Hunter Biden and all that shit.
This shit is we gotta make
Trump.
this shit. But when I
Coke
see,
in the White House.
and I'm gonna shout out the person who heard it from. Shout out to Charleston White.
What?
Because he's the person who I
You
seen
said that they're not
shit.
dead?
And bro, his theory was, I'm like,
But nah, he didn't some points.
Bro,
you didn't see nobody
like,
record nothing.
where the fuck is this? Where is these video footages? I was like, I'm sorry, bro. Niggas take video footages of going to see their grandmama and their aunt in a plane.
Mhm.
And the car going 2 hours away. We got motherfuckers going a couple 1,000 meters down.
12,000 feet.
Yeah, nah, you right.
And we ain't got nothing.
You know, you
Nah.
had a father and son. The wife was there. She could have took video of that.
Nah,
shit.
come on now.
Nigga,
Nobody took video.
Nobody took
You're right.
nothing.
You're
A
right.
dude
You're
said-
right. I got you on.
I mean, come on now.
I'm with you on that.
They said that.
Nigga, they're screwing you in, so you ain't like.
So I'm hearing now.
Somebody recorded
I
something.
heard now
That's
that.
the lock.
Somebody recorded
Here's the
something.
drop.
I
Here's
heard-
the release.
So check this out. Back in 2018, I guess one of the drivers or people on the board of that company told the owner that glass, that window wasn't fully tested to go down there that deep, and he said that wasn't.
Yeah, they
shouldn't-
fired him.
They should, yeah, and they fired him, but they ended up putting a lawsuit in. One of the people that just went, like, I want to say 3 trips before the last fucking explosion, they got lost for 5 hours. And that same shit. That shit was bound for failure from day one. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds like a lot of motherfuckers was just
So many got lost for
Let-
5
let's-
hours.
like
Let's
the
be honest.
communication. Like I guess they lost communication with them for like 5 hours.
When you found out that the control
Oh,
thing,
thug over there, you be.
when the control thing was a Logitech remote, that's when you knew it was over.
But to me, when he said that, it sounded
Yeah,
like
real
to me
quick,
like
fine.
this is just a money grab shit. Like for this company.
Wait, it was.
One of the trips that they went down there,
So
they
how
were
did they-
lost for like 5 hours.
How did they get back in contact?
He didn't explain how they got back in contact, but they said that they were lost. That communication wise, they were lost for 5 hours. I don't know how. I don't know
So
why.
they went up and down successfully, but they just lost communication.
Yeah.
Yes, how you lost?
Because that controller lost connection.
No, because they were doing everything through Bluetooth.
And bro, they said that shit was bound for failure from day one.
They pretty much drive it in a big ass drove.
You got a point on where it's going down.
That it's gonna lose connection, yeah.
Yeah, but you know your circumference because this is where it's from where you before you even dropped this shit. Before y'all got it and dropped it, this is where. All right, when it comes down here, it's gonna go down this way. It'll do this, and we'll land here.
I don't think like they got lost.
That's what I mean by how you get lost.
No. I think just
you might lost
the
connection.
Yes,
yeah,
the
like
communication got
communication.
lost.
But what do you mean you got lost?
Like I said, they went up and down successfully.
Yeah.
But the fact that they couldn't respond back to them.
Well, that's what I said. How
They
did
lost communication.
they
going
lost
down the
communication.
first time.
How did they reconnect?
But when they came back up, that's when they said.
So we don't know how they didn't say how to reconnect.
And when eventually they came high enough, the Bluetooth reconnected.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, how do you?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, you gotta because you remember
Man, I can't even go
at
outside
some
with
point.
my phone connected.
At some point, there is no connection.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to talk to people.
There
down
is no
there.
nothing. It's you down. That's why it's like you at a point.
Shit, they're at a point where it's like the tallest building, like I want to say in the world, is like what, Dubai, and they're
It's deep down there.
they're
Yeah, there's
It's
way
submerged.
past that.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
say that.
they couldn't
I guarantee you, if you were on that top
Khalifa.
of that building, if you were on the top and you fucking had your speaker and you were on the bottom, your speaker wasn't playing.
No,
So how the
definitely
fuck
not.
do you expect it? You going down?
You would need wires
and Dubai
connected
Yeah, it
all
is.
the whole time, but
And Dubai, it is. If that same building was somewhere else, probably not. But in Dubai, you gotta get service.
yeah, because they're rich as fuck. They make sure
I'm sorry. You gotta get service in Dubai. Top, bottom, yeah. Anywhere else, probably not.
Well, I'm just saying that building.
Listen,
Yeah.
I watched so many, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was way past that, bro.
So it was a CBS reporter who took the Titanic submersible, said he got lost up for 5 hours up to the mothership. But no, he said in that the mothership shut off the internet so passengers couldn't tweet about what was going on.
How you shut off shit, yo?
Yeah,
How and why you shut off?
they got Wi-Fi in there.
Yep.
What the hell?
The mothership turned off.
The internet.
So
That's
that sounds
what I'm
like
saying.
somebody
You
did
gonna
that
see
on
some aliens and
purpose,
mermaids?
which means you're definitely not lost.
Yeah.
They didn't want you to. They probably wanted to see someone's reaction to being that deep without no type of communication. What's gonna be their reaction?
Well, shit, that shit still sounds fucking scary.
Yeah, it sounded like when I got back up, whoever was near the control, I was knocking their ass. Wait the fuck out!
That's like, no, I wasn't
You
lying.
can't be talking to you for 5 hours.
I'm not even talking to him. As
Back
soon
in
as I come up,
2022 this happened.
I don't care if
No,
you
I'm
just
talking-
walk to
After
the
you
control,
punched him the first
bro.
time, you ain't hear me talking
I'm
to
not.
you for 5
I'm
hours?
not talking. I'm
Well,
punching him and I'm
shit, I'm
leaving,
saying.
bro. I don't want to. I'm getting as far away from water as I can, and I will never get back on water ever again.
I don't get how you pay that much money just to sit in like a fucking.
Like it could be a random old person who just walked by the panels coming from the bathroom. Don't know nothing of what just happened. He get knocked the fuck out.
Then you gotta take a shit.
But no offense, this is what you paid for.
Then you
Nigga, I got paid all this money to get fucking lost.
But
But
you
I'm
gotta
beating the
think
shit
though,
out
bro.
you, nigga. Someone's getting tossed in the water.
People go up and come back.
Yeah, they love this shit.
You don't get no. Listen to what I'm saying. People go up and come back.
Space and come back.
Motherfuckers don't go down and come back up, man. Listen, bro.
NASA left for a
y'all
reason.
keep fooling that motherfucking. Y'all keep fucking with that water, man. That water is like, I don't even know how much in O.
It's undefeated.
I don't even know how much in O. Like y'all keep fucking with that water if y'all want, man.
Probably like 3 billion.
That's like punching a motherfucking brick
Trillion,
wall. I ain't
no.
never seen a nigga
Trillion,
win
no.
punching a brick wall.
Say $1 trillion, you know?
I ain't never seen a nigga win punching a brick wall.
Never.
You not gonna win punching up. I mean, you not winning with this water, man. Leave it alone.
I got a cousin, he's still out there trying to fight water.
Listen, I think my dad, he was in like the Navy or some shit like that.
He out there beefing with you.
And
I hate you.
he could swim. He used to be able to. I mean, he used to. I don't know if he can do it now, but he was a swimmer. And his boy was a swimmer, And they used to do them trainings where they drop you off in the back of the shit and you gotta swim to a certain point or whatever on a boat. And his boy could swim faster than him, but my father could swim further than him. The kid got to the point before my father did, and it was a water mine blew him up. To this day, my father won't go in no water past his knees. And my father's 80-some years old. To this day, he will not go in no water past his knees.
That's sad.
Beach, whatever. Unless it's he could see. He actually got me to the point where, because hearing that story so long ago, and I guess it being my father, I don't go in nowhere I can't see the bottom of. I mean, if I can't see the bottom of that shit, I'll go like I do lakes. I do lakes, because for the most part, lakes don't have drops. It'll just, as you gradually go, it'll just go lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, that's a sad fucking story, bro.
But yeah, I don't. Other than lakes, bro, 12 years been in Rhode Island. I ain't been to the beach yet.
Beaches are lit.
Beaches lit for you, not for me, nigga.
Man, now they got the Portuguese Man of War out
Oh
there.
yeah, we can't even go to the beach. 4th of July, the motherfucking sky was like, rain. Now you can't even go to the beaches. Now them Portuguese Man of Wars are like,
What the fuck is that?
But
it's jellyfish.
But it looks like a fucking floating, like, UPS, like a Walmart bag in the middle of the water.
It looks beautiful. You go to grab it.
So let's go grab some.
No, you get stung.
And that shit's
I ain't saying
poisonous.
grab them with your fucking hands. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
But that's them telling people get out of the water because they're stinging people.
I was
Yeah,
on
let's go.
venomous.
Let's go, man. Yo, we can go get one of them shits as a
Them
pet.
goddamn Portuguese, man.
Yeah, they're venomous.
Yo, we can go
Goddamn
get one of them shits as a pet. Yo, that'll be lit, nigga. That'll be lit.
I was out there today with the kids.
What?
In the tide pools. They weren't out there today in Oakland Beach.
Yeah, so they was.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to
So,
the beach.
so we gotta go out. We wanna go catch them.
See, I ain't going out further.
I don't think they're at Oakland
No,
Beach.
neither like Narragansett.
They like clean water.
Oh. Clean water. All that water connect.
I'm just fucking around because it's Oakland Beach.
I wasn't in the water.
Can't even go to the beach. It is what it is, right?
You can go to the beach. You're still in their house. Fuck.
Yeah, just stay away from them. If it looks like a fucking Walmart bag floating in the water, stay away from it.
Under the water, the fish don't stand.
But shit, you guys got anything you guys want to plug in before we get out of here?
Nah.
Nah. By the time this shit come out, my fucking camp will be over.
Right?
Fuck. I think I'm gonna plug a new shit. Fucking plug this shit. This shit come out. Plug. Yeah, we shut out my camp. This shit come out next month. Can't be
over.
done.
I'm up. But appreciate you guys once again, as always. Episode 37 was lit. My guys, Tony, P, Jordan, Iceberg, and E. Once again, you know me. But shit, check us out on Instagram at the show RI. And hey, we'll be back. Appreciate you. Stay blessed.
Peace out.
Yikes.